Well, hello, sunshines. It's a new day. We're going to be working over here in our path, our new path. And so, what is my thought process for this path? Right? I said I want to go slow. I have been doing a little bit more shopping. And so, I grabbed these things, Lowe's, and is 75% off. So, I did get a couple of things. And so, these were $9.98, 75% off. So we got some excellent deals on some other things. The last time we was here, we planted up the bulbs. I think they're going to look super nice come spring. I'm so excited about where I planted those bulbs. Remember we had some of those hyacinths left? So I'm thinking this area right here. But what I got to go over here as well is I grabbed these golden charm thread branch cypress. I already have two of these over there in the sun part shade garden over there. And these do say, and I don't know if those said it, for some reason, I think those particular ones that I planted over there only got like 2 to 4 feet, but they're slow growing, just like these are slow growing. Although these actually say they get 6 feet tall and 8 feet high, but they're slow growing. I don't know how many years it takes to get that height. Does it say here? No. But you can also keep them low by pruning them. And that is the goal for now for this area. I don't want them to get any bigger than or any taller than, like, I would say, like, I don't know, 3 feet, 4 feet high. Well, depends. And so I have these three. I also have some Artemisia. If you all remember, underneath the, what is that? What is that? I had it on the tip of my tongue, ready to tell you all about it. Anyways, I have 3 Artemisias. And if you all remember, every time it rained, because it's on the hillside garden, it's a beautiful, soft plant. But because of the rain and because of the hill, it'll tip. But it's supposed to like be upright and grow in this cute ball. And so in order for it to do that, I need to bring it down to like a more level space. And so what I was thinking in regards to this walkway is, for one, I can bring them right here. So, but I also have the option of putting them in front of the apple tree. So these 3, I'm definitely going to put along the walkway. We already have the arborvitae over there. And so I'm just going to plant these up alongside this raised bed. And I think it's going to look super cute. I'll give you all a closer view. So here's my thought process, is to put those there. That is my thought process. So let's go outside the walkway and let's see. So they will go here. And I was going to kind of mimic the other side by putting the Artemisia on this side. And I thought about putting 2 Artemisia on this side and kind of 1 on that side in between that, kind of do something like that. The other thing, the other option for the Artemisia or these is right here. Well, you can't see because all the leaves, let's kick back some of these leaves. But if you kick back the leaves, I also considered kind of like a swoop coming from that garden bed over here to meet up with my eclipse hydrangea and kind of like close this area off. And although the eclipse hydrangea is dying back, I don't know if something's been bothering it. Something came in and ate that plant down as well. So I'm looking and I'm seeing like the leaves are completely off. So they didn't fall off. Something actually had to do that. But anyways, and so what I was gonna do is take the hyacinth and kind of put the hyacinths, a few of them running along in front, but I want to make sure that I'm able with these. I think I'm going to back them up because I want to be able to plant something low in front of them. And so if I go ahead and I plant these cypress a little closer to the flower bed, and then put the hyacinths real close inward, the bulbs to the actual stone, then I'll have the center to plant something in the spring lower. This side right here, I can get plenty of things in. And so I don't know. I'm gonna get these in, and then I'm gonna dig the Artemisia up and make a decision. I kind of like the idea of them kind of swooping back there and just kind of closing this area off and saying, this area is done. Once you get to that bed, there's vegetables besides that little garden space back there. So let's get these ones in the ground and then go from there. I'm not worried about these being aligned with these, but I do want to give them space to grow, so I'm not going to put them too far back. And we're just putting bulbs in, so I still will have a row. So let's start right here with this one. And I think they look super cute. Whew. Just got dirt all over my shirt. Oh well, that's what the wash machine's for. Okay, so now let me dig up, and I've already gave these water, and it rained a little last night, so we're okay. We're getting rain, but little rain. Okay, so right up here, so right here where this white Julia is, that's what it actually is where we have 3 Artemisia, and I'm gonna dig them up. Would have been nice if I pruned this white Julia first, but that's for another day. They don't look the best right now because they're going to sleep and they're really dry. So I'm going to soak these really good. But this is what they look like. And it has that pretty green. The cypress has a pretty green, but it's if you can see in comparison, and I'll do a close-up to the color, it's 2 different greens. And that's why I thought across from each other, they will complement each other. Although I'm digging them right here too, I don't know. I'm really thinking the way to go may be across from each other because they do complement each other. And even though I had the idea of like, you know, one on this side, one, you know, the 3 over there and 3 over here would be good. But my other idea, let's see. Would be for them to surround that apple tree. Actually, I like that. Now that I've taken a step back, they will grow up, and you can, once again, you can control these too and cut them back. But I think I'm gonna go with that. I like that. It just kind of, then you have this brick here. Then I can always plant low growing things in front of it. I'm always thinking about what else I can plant. But shouldn't we all? I think that's what we should all be thinking about. What can I plant next? I like this idea, and I'm gonna move that over some, and it just kind of rounds it off. Yeah, let's go for that. So we'll stick one right here. Lots of worms. Just get these right back in the ground quickly. And in spring, when they start growing back, we'll shape them up. I try to have some type of idea of where I want stuff. Sometimes I just buy the stuff that I want and figure it out later. If there's a plant that I just really wanted. But I'll try to have in my head like this, for instance, like 2 places like that I thought about where I could put this. So, although I kind of freestyle, in the end, I do go through like a thought process. A thought process keeps me up at night. The interesting thing, the ground is moist because it did rain, but it's just not raining enough. So these are super dry. And so although it's fall, you still need to think about things that may need water. They don't need as much because they're going dormant, but when they go dormant, you want them to go dormant with what they need as well. And so I think that looks cute. So now about these bulbs. I'm going to try to get these. So I have my wagon from the other day that I didn't even empty. And I have the hyacinth bulbs. I noticed that we didn't put a tulip bulb. So I have a couple of hyacinth in this bag. 1, 2, about 5. And then 15 in a bag we didn't open. The other day I also had my bone meal, but I didn't use it, and I'm okay with that. So I'm just gonna kind of like tuck the hyacinths near the path, because if I tuck them here, I know I won't be planting in here, and I want to make sure I do good with those because this is where the squirrels do come. So what about that 20 bulbs? So I can put 10 on each side. So okay, yep. Oh, dying again. I thought I charged it. I have 2 batteries. That's okay. I'll just use a shovel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I think the battery's dying on that. That's okay. Again, somebody could use the battery because the battery is used for multiple things. So someone could have used the battery for something else as well. And so with hyacinths, actually I need to put some more dirt. They don't need to be as deep as tulips. This is actually a tulip. So I'm going to go back and bring those bulbs up a little. That one's fine. This one. A little bit of that. I really like this. This thing about it. It's like a perfect hole. Oh, but I think I use I think that was a hawk. It was a hawk. Oh, trying to get my chickens. Oh my gosh, I saw it flying and going in the woods, it just came. They're very smart though. Chickens are very smart. Okay, let me get these 10. Let's get everything watered in. Here we go. Oh, I almost forgot. I want to dig a hole for that tulip bulb. And you want to water your tulips, especially like us, if you're not going to get any rain. I'm not trying to drown them, but I am making sure that water contacts them so they get that moisture that they need, so they know they're okay. I actually saw someone fill the hole with water and then drop the tulips in and filled the holes with water, and like kind of like how I plant sometimes with my plants. And I was like, oh, so, but I didn't want to go that way. You always learn new things, you know, from watching people. Everybody does everything different, whatever works for you. And while I'm at it, I'm watering in the Artemisia. Give it a good soak. Did you get your tulip bulbs in? Are you planting tulips this year? Because I know I told myself I wasn't, but that deal was amazing. And they're probably 75% off now. So, but these Artemisia were very, very dry. So I want to kind of soak these in. We keep getting little dabs of rain here and there, I think I mentioned, but we haven't gotten a drench of rain. I think this is going to be it for this area too, until spring comes and I decide what else I want to put over here. I'm going to rake the leaves over the top. Rake some leaves over the top and some of this. I'll just water these while I'm here. I have not pruned those roses, but there is still more time for everything. Get the pathway cleaned. So that's what we're going to do. And so, you know what, guys? That's going to end our video today. I hope you enjoyed and you like what I'm doing here. We got the Artemisia in the ground back there, and we got the cypress in, and then we got those hyacinth bulbs. I think it's going to look super pretty. I am so looking forward to spring and how everything is going to turn out. All the hard work that myself and you all are putting into your gardens, or if you are gardening. But I'm excited to see what spring's going to look like here. Thank you all so much again for tuning in. Thank you as always for your comments and your likes and subscribing. I appreciate you all so much. Until next time, as always, blessings. Bye.